Hello children, today let us learn to draw a new pattern. For that you should listen to a story about Akash. This is Akash. Akash was a cute little boy. One day Akash went for a walk with his father. Suddenly it started raining. They had taken umbrella with them. Akash opened his umbrella. See, this is the picture of umbrella. They continued walking. After a while, Akash saw the sun. And the sun began to shine in between the mountains. Sun എവിടെയായിരുന്നു? രണ്ട് മൗണ്ടെയിൻസിന്റെ ഇടയിലൂടെ ആണ് സണ്ണിനെ കണ്ടത്. So sun began to shine in between the mountains. In the other side, he saw a beautiful rainbow. അവർ നടക്കുന്നതിന്റെ ഇടയിൽ ആദ്യം sun കണ്ടു, പിന്നെ rainbow കണ്ടു. And it was a bright, beautiful rainbow. Wow! While seeing the rainbow, he jumped with joy. Children, have you ever seen a rainbow? Akash started playing that. After some time, he began to feel hungry. He became sad. നമ്മൾ sad ആവുമ്പോൾ നമ്മുടെ ഫേസ് എങ്ങനെയായിരിക്കും? സാഡ് ഫേസ് ആണ്. See, lips ഒക്കെ താഴത്തേക്ക് വന്ന് നമ്മൾ സാഡ് ആയിട്ടിരിക്കുക. So then his papa said, "Come Akash, let us go home." On their way, they saw a sweet seller selling sweets. അവർ തിരിച്ച് വീട്ടിലേക്ക് പോകുന്ന വഴിക്ക് ഒരു സ്വീറ്റ് സെല്ലർ കുറച്ച് സ്വീറ്റ്സ് സെൽ ചെയ്യുന്ന കണ്ടു. Akash favorite laddus. His father, see, Akashന് laddus ഭയങ്കര ഇഷ്ടമായിരുന്നു. So his father bought laddu for him. പപ്പ ലഡു വാങ്ങിച്ചു കൊടുത്തു. He became so happy. സന്തോഷായി. See, this is happy face ആവുമ്പോൾ നമ്മുടെ ലിപ്സ് ഇങ്ങനെ ഇരിക്കും അല്ലേ? Okay, so Akash became so happy. Children, are you all happy now? Children, in this picture, what is this? Umbrella. You can see some lines that you have already learned. Standing line, sleeping line and curve. ഇതൊക്കെ നമ്മൾ already പഠിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞതാണ്. Now look at this curve. Is it a backward curve? No. Is it a forward curve? ആണോ? ഇത് forward curve അല്ലെങ്കിൽ backward curve ആണോ? അല്ല. It is facing down. അല്ലേ? ഈ curve താഴേക്ക് ഫേസ് ചെയ്താണ് ഇരിക്കുന്നത്. This curve is facing down, right? So let us call downward curve. Okay? This is downward curve ആണ്. Now see this picture. What is this? Rainbow. The curve is facing down. ഓരോ curveും താഴേക്ക് ഫേസ് ചെയ്താണ് ഇരിക്കുന്നത് അല്ലേ? So this is also downward curve. The rainbow is also in the shape of downward curve. Okay? Now look at this face. Is it a happy face? No, it is a sad face. Now when we are sad, our lips will be curved downwards. നമ്മൾ സങ്കടമായിട്ടിരിക്കുമ്പോൾ സാഡ് ആയിട്ടിരിക്കുമ്പോൾ നമ്മുടെ ലിപ്സ് downward directionലേക്ക് ആയിരിക്കും ഇരിക്കുന്നത്. So in the sad face we can see a downward curve, right? Now look at this picture. This is laddu. ഈ ലഡു ഇരിക്കുന്ന പോട്ട് നിങ്ങൾ ശ്രദ്ധിച്ചോ? Look at this pot. The curve is different. ഇത്ര നേരം നമ്മൾ കണ്ട curve ആണോ? ഇത്ര നേരം നമ്മൾ കണ്ട curve താഴേക്ക് ഫേസ് ചെയ്തിരിക്കുന്ന curve ആണ് നമ്മൾ കണ്ടത്. So we called it as downward curve. But in this case the curve is facing upwards. അല്ലേ? ഇത് downward curve ആണോ? അല്ല. This is not downward curve. In this case the curve is facing upwards. So we call it as upward curve. What is this? Upward curve. Now look at this happy face. നമ്മൾ happy ആയിട്ടിരിക്കുമ്പോൾ our lips will curve upwards. So in this face also we can see an upward curve. So when we are happy, our lips are curved upwards. So it is also upward curve. So children, be happy always. Let your lips curve upwards. Now, children, a curve that turns in the upward direction, it is called upward curve. A curve that turns in the upward direction, it is called upward curve. This is upward curve. And a curve that turns in the downward direction, it is called downward curve. A curve that turns in the downward direction, that is called downward curve. So this is facing up. So this is upward curve and this is facing down. So this is downward curve. Okay. Now we have some activities to revise this upward and downward curves. Children, first take a tray spread with sand or rava. Miss took sand. Then draw upward and downward curves using your point finger. Okay? See, I am going to draw upward curve first. See, this curve is facing upward. So this is upward curve. Now I will show you the downward curve. For that, we should draw like this. See, in this curve, it is facing downwards. So this is downward curve. Okay? So this is upward curve and this is downward curve. Okay? Now take a small amount of any color play dough, squeeze it and roll it like a standing line. Then you bend like this. See, the curve is facing upward. So this is upward curve and this is, now the curve is facing downward. So this is downward curve. So upward curve and downward curve. Okay? Children, we have two worksheets to revise the upward and downward curves. So this is the first worksheet. The question says, trace over the dotted curves. You can see a picture. Then the ship aanu. So namukku ivide dotted lines il curves kaanan pattunnundu. So first we should join these dotted lines with rule pencil. Okay? So when you hold your pencil, you hold it properly with 3 fingers like this. Then slowly you should join the dots. Okay? Then you should complete all these patterns of upward curve. Okay? After that, you should color this picture, this sheep and this water also. Okay. This is the next worksheet. Join the dots and color the picture. You can see mushrooms here. So mushroom in the curve and in the curve, it is facing down. So this is downward curve. And you can see the dotted lines here. So we should join the dots with the pencil. ഓരോ ഡോട്ട്സും നമ്മൾ ഇങ്ങനെ ജോയിൻ ചെയ്ത് ട്രേസ് ചെയ്യണം. Okay. After finishing this join the dots, you have to color this image. So children, keep shining and keep smiling always. See you again in the next class. Bye.